Chapter 2. Benoit's face was pale, his eyes dull. His wife stood in the doorway of their bedroom, or former bedroom, now sick room, and gazed upon her husband with an expression of concern and anxiety. "Chérie," she said softly, stepping into the room and placing a tray on the bedside table, careful not to bump the lamp. "Did you have a restorative sleep? Do I see a bit of bloom in your cheeks this morning?" She scrutinized his face, and he turned away. "Benoit," she sing-songed. "No, I did not have a restorative sleep," he said, shrugging. "I lay awake for hours staring at the ceiling, my heart thumping too fast, wondering for the 10 millionth time why it is that my health has been so terrible for so long. And finally, towards dawn, I came to this conclusion. The only thing that makes sense. Surely, I committed some awful act or acts in a former life, and this ill health is simply karma." Angeline smiled and stroked his cheek. "You blame yourself? That is touching, my darling. But you know I do not share your belief in things such as karma or reincarnation, so I will decline to comment. Now then, what would the best-looking husband in all of Castillac, nay, France, desire for breakfast this morning? I am at your service." Benoit looked at his wife. After a quick courtship, they had been married for 20-some years. While Benoit would not admit to anyone, barely even to himself, that a certain depth of feeling was lacking on his part. In short, that he did not, to say it plainly, love his wife. He could not allow himself to regret the marriage. It's not as though we can expect perfection, he had told himself many times over the years. At this glimmer of truth, a flood of guilt surged into his heart, but mentally he firmed himself up and pushed it back. He mustn't throw stones, after all. He was not a good husband, that was indisputable. He was a drain, an endless black hole of need and illness, a husband who was not only no fun, but negative fun. Sexless, jobless, pitiable, broke. Benoit pushed those thoughts away, too. "I think I might like a hearty breakfast," he said, not especially hungry, but knowing that she felt useful when she cooked for him. Sausage, eggs, toast?" "That peach jam from Madame Ferrand?" "Oh, yes." Angeline left for the kitchen, and Benoit's face relaxed. He took in a long breath. It wasn't smooth, but caught several times along the inhalation, and then he breathed back out as slowly as he could manage. His shoulders relaxed and the muscles in his face let go. He closed his eyes. Another June day in Castillac was just beginning, and Benoit Leroux was determined that it would be an improvement, somehow, in some small way, over the day before.